Hey everybody! Even though there is not a single everybody here yet, there will be shortly for this Instagram Live. Hello, Just Karina. Welcome. Thanks for the hearts. Where are you from? Oh, lots of hearts. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Very much looking forward to this this meditation together today. San Diego. I love San Diego. I used to go to Encinitas a lot, which is pretty close to San Diego. There was a meditation retreat that I loved to go to there. Hello, DP Garka. Welcome. Great to see people arriving. I think I'm going to start a couple minutes earlier next time just to give people time to arrive. Where am I at? I'm in New York, right next to JFK Airport. So, and where are you from, DP GARCA? Where are you from? San Jose. Oh, great. Okay. Great. Your podcast truly changed my life. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Could you tell me in a sentence or two? I'd love to hear what it shifted for you or how that shift happened. I adore these stories. They mean the world to me. Maybe it's too much to say in, one little comment, but if there's anything you could say, I'd be really interested in hearing it. Sorry for the noise. One thing about living by JFK is there's a lot of planes. Kitchen Counter Culture. What a fabulous name. Welcome. We'll be starting soon. This is just Karina who had said that the podcast changed her life, and you said I was able to accept that I don't have to wait to be the best version of myself, but I am deserving of dating while healing simultaneously. 100% yes. And that's such an act of bravery, such an act of, beautiful existential bravery. Welcome, 23 Mornings, a beautiful, beautiful name. If folks want to tell us where they're from, that would be wonderful. And we'll start in a couple of minutes. I'm excited about the inner mentor process that we're going to be doing today. It's one that I've been thinking about an extra good bit, and I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait for a few minutes for more people to arrive, and then I'll share that. SIA Wellness, welcome, welcome. Anybody who wants to tell us where you're from, the relationship coach, welcome. Hudson Valley, oh, I went to school in New Paltz. I love the Hudson Valley. And I have many dear friends from that area. That's wonderful. New York City, yay New York City. I'm in Long Island, lived in New York City for a really long time. Ireland, whoa, how awesome. I feel very, very connected to Ireland and actually have family there too. I'm good. Thank you for asking how I am today. I am really good for a number of different reasons. My inner mentor meditation today was so inspiring and so helpful for me. So it's been a good day because the inner mentor exercise I did today, my morning meditation, was just kind of life-changing. I'll tell you what it was. While we're waiting for people to get on. This was my inner mentor message for today. I get anxious when I have a lot of things to do, or even not a lot of things to do, but difficult things to do. The stresses of life can easily make me anxious. My nervous system gets anxious pretty easily. So then that slows me down and makes me procrastinate and avoid. My inner mentor message, I don't know if I could explain it that well, but for me it made a ton of sense, was that this state that I could rest in, where I feel really connected to my heart, is this fabulous space. It's a sacred space. It's the me space. It's the inner mentor space. And I can get there when I'm not feeling stressed or anxious. I can get there pretty easily. The message was this: living in that space. And then the fact is that all these damn things that I have to do are all in the service of the people I love, the work that I love, my family, my life. So the concept was, see if I can stay in this true essence of Ken space, and at the same time do my tasks step by step, recognizing that those tasks that I'd rather avoid and this wonderful spiritual state all are leading to the same place. Those tasks make my life move closer to the rich life that I want. So it was just a way for me to hold all the tasks that can make me anxious in a way that actually gives me peace. I'm not sure how much sense that made because it was kind of complicated and I wrote paragraphs about it, but that was my inner mentor. And here we are, dear folks. I think we're going to get started. I think we will get started now. How many people have tried the inner mentor process? Give me like a thumbs up or something like that. Is there a thumbs up symbol here? Or a heart. A heart, I guess. A heart would be fine too, or a wave. Something, if you've done the inner mentor process before. Okay, I'm not sure. I believe that some people have. Love Insight Dating, Marie, so good to see you here, yay. Okay, hi Marie. Marie does just such beautiful coaching work in the world. I love her work. Okay, so many of you have done inner mentor process, many of you haven't. So I'm going to tell you what it is and the essence of what it is. So mentor relationships are some of the most powerful relationships that exist. In self-psychology, there's this concept of the different kind of transferences that you could have with a therapist or with someone important to you. And one of the transference relationships is called keys to the kingdom. And it's a deep bond that happens when you meet or with someone who's got what you want. That's what they call it in the 12-step programs. They say, look for someone to be your sponsor who's got what you want. That's the keys to the kingdom kind of transference relationship. It's where you see someone and they are where you dream of being able to be. They've put things together and live from a certain place that you dream of doing. So when you meet someone like that and you say to them, will you be my mentor? And they say yes, and they decide to commit to a mentor relationship with you, it's one of the most powerful ways to grow, because this mind-blowing person who's doing that stuff already in the world has taken you on and believes in you. And so you learn from them by almost like a kind of mentee osmosis. And it's one of the most powerful ways to get to whatever the next level is for you. So your inner mentor is the you that you've been aching to become. Your inner mentor is the you that calls to you, the you that you so want to be in the world. And in this process, you picture that you, which in some way isn't so hard because it's the you you've longed to be. You picture that you, and then something kind of magical happens. It's kind of sexy and physical and grounded in your body and loving. You step into that you, and you kind of open your arms to the you of today. But the other thing you do is in your imagination, you step into that you, and then you go into this channel space, and you think, what guidance do I want to call out to the me of today? And you go into that groove of being this kind of you that you dream of being, and you call out guidance. And let me tell you, the guidance is going to be sometimes salty, sometimes sweet and soothing, usually kind of sweet and soothing and supportive, but it is going to bypass your inner critic, which is a miracle for a lot of us to be able to do that. And the messages that you get will be like, they'll feel so good because they're like messages from someone who knows you really well and says just the thing that you want to hear to support you and guide you. It is amazing that we have access to such self-love and such grounded intuition. And we do. We have easy access. And you're going to get to try this on right now because I'm going to lead you in an inner mentor process. And you're going to get a message. And this message, we will say, will be your wisdom message for the week. And your job will be simply to love that message and as much as you can, metabolize and live that message. And it's like from a mentor. It's not from a stranger because it's from you. Okay, we're going to do it. I'm going to lead you in it right now. So close your eyes and just take a moment to kind of get comfortable, get easy in your own body. Connect to your heart. And I'd like to ask you now to remember a time in nature when you felt really good, really connected to your body, connected to your heart, or it was like a really beautiful scene and it was like uplifting and meaningful and you just felt really connected to it. You probably have a bunch of memories like that, but just pick one. Whatever one kind of comes to you now. Remember what that was like. Remember where you were. See if you could remember like the taste of that wonderfulness. And just kind of relish that. That's all. Just enjoy that, relish it, and let it ripple inside you. That memory has meaning. And now, I'd like you to remember a time that you felt very easeful in your life, like easeful in a deep way. It doesn't have to be for an extended period of time. It just might be like sometime that you were on vacation and you remember that, you know, that feeling of like this kind of resolution of tension and there's an ease and a comfort of self. Just remember a time that you felt that. Not necessarily perfectly, but just even to some degree. Good. And now I'd like you to remember a time that you had like a great deal of joy. Not necessarily that like, you know, adrenaline joy of like I won the lottery, but just laughter with friends or just some kind of like real inner sense of joy. And just remember what that was like. Be light with yourself. You don't have to squeeze out the memory. Just like let it be just this like almost like a scent on a breeze. Sometimes you smell it, sometimes you don't. You don't struggle. You just like kind of like enjoy it when it comes. Okay, here's another one. A time that you felt a deep and good and healthy love. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be with a pet. It could be with a grandparent. But in memory now, you remember the health, the goodness, the sweetness of that love. And let yourself feel that. Good. And just let that be. Just let that float around. And now the last question I have to ask you is, I want you to think about the you that you are longing to become. Like a you that's calling out to you, where you say, oh, I want to be that. I want to be that brave. Or I want to be that compassionate and non-judgmental. I want to be that alive and truthful. I want to be that comfortable in my own skin. I want to be that sexy. I want to be that whatever it is, whatever it is. Just think of a you that just like you ache to be. And now picture a you that's like all those things. Just like the you that is like you with your wings unfolded. Just picture that you and do it lightly. Don't stress yourself. Don't make it hard. Let it be gentle, gentle, gentle. I promise you, you don't even have to try too hard to do this. Just get like a light and general sense of this you that is like, oh, the you you're meant to be. And picture that you. See your eyes, your smile, what your face looks like, what your heart feels like inside. This you that's like really finally being the you that's meant to be in the world. Feel that. Feel the ripples of that. And just enjoy it. That's it. Just enjoy that feeling. And now, just jump in and become that you, like you are in the body of that you. You don't have to do it perfectly. You do not have to earn it. You don't have to arrive at any higher state. Just picture it and be it. Because baby, it's you, right? It's you. You get the gift of being able to imagine jumping into the you you're meant to be. Okay, good. So you're in there now. You're letting yourself be in this delicious, wonderful you. And look at the you of today, right now, whenever it is that you're watching this live or not live. Look at the you of today, and from this place of your inner mentor, call out whatever words of love, wisdom, guidance, direction, support that you want to say. Now, if you're alone, say it out loud. Nobody is going to hear you. If you're not alone, say it quietly to yourself or write it down. But let yourself like channel this. Just go into that amazing, awesome you and just let words come. Just let words come. Give yourself just a few minutes to just channel from this fabulous place the words of guidance and help and kindness and insight that pour out of you for the you of today. Just take a couple minutes to do that. Just another few moments to put words on the spirit, the essence of the guidance you want to share with the you of today. Okay, good. So now, From this place of inner mentor, imagine opening up your arms to the you of today. And now from the place of being the you of today, imagine opening up your arms and both of you holding each other, because the essence of this is a friendship. A lifelong, delicious friendship between the you that you're aching to be and the you who is becoming that. So just feel that hug from both ends. And just say thank you to your inner mentor. Say anything to appreciate your inner mentor. Good, good. And slowly come back to open your eyes. And your task is simply to enjoy, to get a kick out of, to experiment with, to love that message. That's your task for this week, is to just appreciate it, to drink from that message. And that was your inner mentor, and that is your beautiful, fabulous message for the week. Now, imagine what it would be like to really live this message, to let yourself play in it and swim in it and express it and do it. Just imagine what that would be like. That is the week that you can give to yourself. What a gift of love that is. Anybody want to share what message came up for you? Don't feel obligated. It might also feel really private and you don't want to. That's totally fine. But if anybody wants to share the message that came up for them, that would be lovely. Meanwhile, and pardon the noise of this plane, I want to say that twice a year, I lead a mentorship intensive for 12 amazing hand-picked people for half a year, meeting every week, doing the deeper, richer work of the wiser search for love. It's life-changing, it's fabulous, it's an amazing experience. And if you go to deeperdatingintensive.com,